Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, beautiful people. Welcome again to my channel at Chacha Unlmtd. My good name is Chacha, and I want to welcome you to today's vlog. Guys, I am just leaving the North Shore resort and hotel here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we are hopping on a plane from here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, heading back to DC, Washington DC, and then we are gonna hop back in our vehicle and get back on the road back home. So I hope that you've been enjoying this amazing adventure of this exciting trip. I'm super happy that you guys are joining our journey and kind of being a part of the adventure. So I hope that if you're new here, you can like, share, and subscribe to help our community to grow. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the vlog in the comment section. If you have been to Myrtle Beach, also kindly let me know what you think. So we are on the road back from Myrtle Beach, fast flying through DC, and then hopping back in the vehicle and then driving through from Washington DC back to small town Virginia in the city of Harrisonburg, Virginia. So let's get on the road, and thank you for joining us. And to my all returning subscribers, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I'm a Kenyan living in small town USA, bringing you travel vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, do-it-yourself projects that connect my Kenyan heritage with my hybrid American experience here. So let's get on with today's adventure. So we are on the road, so a lot of today's video is just driving, flying, and just showing you the vast terrain of American landscapes. All right.
Hey, beautiful people. Good evening. It is a Friday evening here. I am driving through Washington DC, making my way to 495 North, the interstate, to get back on a big road to Virginia, specifically to Harrisonburg, Virginia. Make sure that we have you guys can see me properly. Yep, so I'm on the road. We just hopped off the plane from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We arrived at Ronald Reagan Airport, National Airport in Washington DC, and now we're hitting the road back to Virginia. So stay tuned. Traffic is pretty thick this Friday evening here. It's really congested. I took a wrong turn and then had to get back on the main way. So this route might be a bit longer. So I have about 2 hours and 30 minutes before I'm able to get back to Harrisonburg, Virginia, and that is hoping that traffic stays smooth. So ahead of me, traffic is pretty steady and thick, but we're hoping that we're going to be able to have safe travels without any issues. So come along as we make our way from Washington DC going to Virginia. All right. So right now, I'm actually on the George Washington Memorial Parkway in about 5 miles. So in about 5 miles, I'm gonna be getting on 495 South. Actually, I think I said north, a bit ago, south, headed to Virginia. So yeah. Friday evening. I think we have a lot of travelers, either from the district going back to their destinations. So we are now on Route 66 West, headed towards Front Royal. I think in about 63 miles we'll be hopping onto Interstate I-81. So we still have about 2.5 hours to go for our trip back home to Virginia. So thank you for tuning in and joining us. So we are headed from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, headed back to the city of Harrisonburg.
Estimated time in traffic, 8 minutes.
So I want to thank you for joining us to our channel Chacha Unlmtd. We're growing our community one story, one vlog at a time. So we are here right now on the road on Route 66 West from Washington DC. We're going to be driving for 63 miles and then we're going to hop onto Interstate I-81 and then we're going to be getting to Virginia. So stay tuned. I'm going to document and show you a process of driving from DC going back to Harrisonburg in Virginia. So I appreciate you guys staying with us and joining us and helping us to grow. If you're brand new here, kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel. So you see we have a steady traffic going on here on Route 66 West. So we're kind of multitasking between paying attention to the roadways and also kind of updating you guys. So we are on the road. So hit that subscribe button if you're new here, like and share, and drop a comment below. Let us know what you think about this vlog. Help us to grow on the road to success. We're blessed and totally grateful to each and every one of you guys. It is an evening here, as you see ahead of us. The sun, that shiny yellow-orange yellow ball right there, that's the sun. Soon it will be going down. It is about 6:05 p.m. here. We're really driving, but Friday traffic is thick. You have people that are coming into the city and also leaving the city. So typically you see this traffic patterns. It reminds me of the crazy traffic jams in Kenya, but at least it is moving traffic. And as you see, these are multiple lanes here. These are 4 lanes right now. They will probably wind down and become 2 as we get through. Right now I think we are in Vienna, Virginia. We're not exactly in DC, so we're in about Vienna, Virginia. Yes, we're in Vienna, Virginia. See an exit of Vienna / Fairfax / George Mason University. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us again on our channel at Chacha Unlmtd. So guys, we are still on the road. I'm just flipping, twisting the camera here to give you the front view. So I am on Route 66 West, heading, we are in the Front Royal in Virginia, heading to Harrisonburg, Virginia. So I have another 31 miles. I'm gonna have to convert that into kilometers. I'm thinking 31 miles is around maybe 45 kilometers left, but I could be wrong. Maybe if I have time, I'll convert that here in the video. For us to get on the next highway, major highway that we're gonna be that's gonna be taking us back home to Harrisonburg, Virginia. So yeah, so this is the this is Route 66 West. We're heading to I-81, so I'm about an hour and a half away from getting to Harrisonburg, Virginia. So at least this juncture of the trip, the road is less crowded, traffic is more steady. The Northern Virginia area, when you're leaving DC, when last time I checked in, we were passing through Vienna and Fairfax. Traffic was very, very heavy and very, very thick, but we've definitely managed to kind of weather that a little bit. So now we're kind of smooth sailing back to Harrisonburg, Virginia. So stay tuned. I hope that you're having a marvelous time, whatever you're watching from, be it morning, evening time, or afternoon. So yeah, so we are making our way from Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. I was actually there for my job. As you guys know, I keep coming back and telling you that I'm not a full-time content creator, so in between trying to entertain you and give you a different perspective of my hybrid Kenyan experience here in USA, I also have a full-time job that I work that takes me to different things, and I've been lucky and fortunate. Usually I get my employer to sponsor training or conference, so this is one of those perks that came along with my professional job that allowed me to travel. So this was not a luxury vacation that I was taking, but at the same time I was lucky to be able to be blessed and favored by the Most High to be able to show you guys a different perspective away from small town Virginia. And our goal is, as we grow our channel at Chacha Unlmtd, we are being intentional in wanting to expose and show you different travel destinations. So if you have an idea if you're curious about what Myrtle Beach, South Carolina looks like, my videos that are going to be coming out over the next couple of days are definitely going to be worth checking out. And I did a live stream earlier this morning. I was at the beach. The sun was rising, and the sun was rising. So I'm showing you the front view here. The sun was rising, and we witnessed the sun come up, and we just really appreciated being able to witness such a marvelous and glorious feat of the sun rising over the water. And right now my front view, as we are headed back to Virginia, we're headed back to Harrisonburg, Virginia, you can definitely see the clouds here, the yellow clouds. The sun is going down also here in the distance. So I'm probably going to be getting guys, as you can see ahead of me, it is definitely starting to get darker and cloudy, and that yellow hue that you see there is the sun that's going to be going down pretty soon. So we are still on the road on interstate, actually Route 66, from Washington DC headed to Harrisonburg, Virginia. As I was just sharing, we are being intentional in showcasing and giving you different experiences here, not just small town Virginia, but when we are truly blessed and able to travel and grow our channel, we're also exposing and showing you. And in this case, as I shared, the next series of videos coming out are going to be being at South Carolina in at Myrtle Beach. So kindly check them out, like and share, and help us grow our channel. And we're going to be having more exciting adventures that are soon you guys are going to be checking out. So I'm going to get back and work on these videos, but in the meantime, we are headed back home. So I'm really inspired. I come from Kenya, so my content is lifestyle content that bridges the gap between my Kenyan heritage and my American experience. experience here as a Kenyan that was born and raised, and my years as a child in Kenya, and also later as a transplant in this country where I went to school, and now I was fortunate enough to find a job and work and have a family, but we're still inspired by home. Africa is the dream. We want to gain resources and build and make Africa the model destination. Similar to the South Carolina videos that we saw, Kenya has a lot of vast resources and beauty, just like America, just like Europe, just like any other amazing place that people usually go to. And we definitely are trying to change that narrative, because there is a stigma that, you know, Africa is poverty stricken, and we need to change that poverty stricken mindset that has been branded upon Africans and African countries and African people. But Africans are very, very, very savvy technology wise, business wise, and I come from a community that in my native village in Kenya has built one of the most amazing global communities on a YouTube channel that actually led me to discover these YouTubers that inspired me so much, to the point where I'm like, if these small village YouTubers can make a huge impact through being exposed by one of Kenya's most biggest YouTubers, Ayamara, so why can't I also tell the stories? Because in my other life I actually had a knock and I went to school to do media and visual arts, but sometimes life takes a different a different route, and so we never ended going that way. But now we're coming full circle into content creation, and so my passion has been reignited about storytelling and sharing positive experiences about the African continent, about the African experience anywhere in the world. So my channel is a bridge for us to get to where we want to be at, one story at a time. We're growing, it takes a while. You either have the luck strike once and you make it real quick, but what I've learned, even by being exposed to one of the biggest YouTubers that is making and has a huge impact and effect, especially with his global audience and the things that they're able to do, is you have to keep pushing, you have to grow small consistently, keep telling stories, keep showing up, and being supported by our viewers, amazing viewers like yourself that are coming back and watching our videos and liking and sharing and commenting. That's my ask of how you support me, for me to grow, so that I can bring you amazing content similar to the series of South Carolina videos that you're going to be seeing here pretty soon. Just a little bit of variety from a small town, Virginia, USA. But I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you guys. So I'm still on the road here. Hopefully we're going to be able to beat traffic. We're an hour and 15 minutes out before getting back home, but it's probably going to be very dark by the time we get back. But we're here on the road, multitasking and showing you that you can do it when you put your mind to it. But it's definitely a beautiful skyline right now, as you see ahead here. So we are on the way back home from Washington, D.C. Initially from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, flew to D.C. and then headed back home and seeing what the weekend is going to look like. So stay tuned. I'm documenting this so that I can definitely show you on the way home that in this journey of content creation, we don't make it easy. It doesn't come easy. So we're here driving, multitasking, but also showing you that anything is possible. I feel like a lot of my videos, I do a lot of driving in my videos. And so that's the other different, unique perspective of around, especially in small town USA, to get around, it's very hard if you don't have a vehicle. For you to go to work, for you to go to the store to buy groceries, unless you live in like a metropolitan, even in a small town that has public transportation, it is very, very hard for you to get around if you don't have a vehicle. Even for myself, I work about an hour away. I live in the city of Harrisonburg, but I walk about an hour away. So if I did not have a personal vehicle, I would not be able to travel and get around. So you see a lot of my content. I do a lot of driving because that's, unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of hopping on a motorcycle and or on a public transportation. We can, but to some extent, if you live in a small town, even though you have a huge infrastructure of good roads and whatnot, it is very, very hard for you not to drive. And even with a family, you're married with a wife or you have a girlfriend or whatever, a lot of time you have to have more than one vehicle depending on what what's going on, because if your significant other works and you work and you have different schedules and things like that, and also if you have a family, kids and stuff like that, you have to coordinate schedules. So it's very, very hard. One of the things about the American culture and the Western culture, that everything is very individualistic. That is the one thing I've learned over the course of my experiences, my hybrid experiences here in the US, is that this culture is very individualistic. I don't want to rub people off the wrong way when I say that a lot of this folks that at least in my experience is like, what is it? What's in it for me? That's what a lot of people say. So everything is individualistic. But we grew up in a very communal society, and even in Kenya today, and most of Africa, it's a very, very communal society. One of the things that I wish raising my son is to have that sense of family and community, that a child, it takes the whole village to raise a child. When people say that, truly, I really appreciate and really understand that more than anything else, because that's how I grew up. I remember even as a kid, if I would mess up at home, at school, trust me, before I even got home, I would have been scolded. I would have been not, again, to rub people off the wrong way. There was corporal punishment, and you would get punished by aunties, uncles, or even neighbors before you even got home. So by the time your parents got a hold of what happened or what you did, you would have already learned your lesson, because the whole community, from your aunties, grandmothers, uncles, everybody would have taken a toll to say, hey, what happened? What are you doing? It wasn't in every family, in every community, but there is a sense of that communal aspect of the community coming together to try to make a difference, and having that village aspect of community. That is really one thing that it's a little different here. Here, a lot of times in American culture, this is my experience, guys, so don't come after me. Don't try to come after me and say, oh, this is whatever. But it is very, very individualistic. Everyone is only looking out for themselves, and a lot of times, people only have their own best interests at heart, and which is nothing wrong with that, because you work hard for what yours. But I think that is a little different, a little bit, because here, I always say in a lot of my videos that we do community get-togethers with my Kenyan friends or African friends. For us, it's usually a therapy session, because we get to go fellowship and community, eat together, and enjoy that camaraderie. That is not something that here people have very, very, very crazy busy schedules. You have work. You barely, if I need to see another person, you almost have to make an appointment, which is kind of like one of the aspects of that communalism aspect that I miss. Now, I'm not complaining, I'm just sharing my perspective, but we're really, really, all in all, we're blessed, but I'm just giving a little bit of context, a little bit. So I'm still on the road here towards the city of Harrisonburg, Virginia, and as you see, the sun is going down. Alright, so let's keep the vlog going as we document our way home. Fast Interstate 81 for us to proceed to Harrisonburg, Virginia. So thank you for tuning in and checking this out. So we're probably going to be checking in when we are arriving in Harrisonburg. All right. Thank you for joining us. Like, share, comment, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, beautiful people. I appreciate your support. 100,000,000%. From my day ones to my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for joining our Chacha Unlmtd community. We are a global community of doers,
In 5.7 miles, take exit 1A, I-81 south toward Roanoke.
and change makers. I was just listening to the GPS, hoping to build a global community, a global tribe of like-minded folks that enjoy this type of lifestyle content, travel vlogs, and whatnot. So if you enjoy this content, kindly give us a like to help keep us pushing, and also helping our videos to be discovered on YouTube by more amazing supporters and viewers like yourself as we grow our community globally. All right, we're still on the road.